Happy summer, Mustangs. This is Mr. Ross, the principal here at Meade Junior High School, just with you today to walk you through how to start the school year MEADMADE. Just want to start out by saying we are very excited as a school staff to welcome you to the 24-25 school year. To our 8th graders, welcome back. To our 7th graders, welcome to junior high school. A huge transition in your life that we're very good at being able to help you through. And the first part of that is actually starting today as we go through this slide deck. So we'll move through some items pretty quickly. By all means, please reach out to me directly if you have any specific questions I can help you with. We'll get going right away. Let's start out with what you have seen and heard from us multiple times, and we'll continue to see and hear from us as well. The catchphrase MEADMADE. We're going to talk today really all about what that means in the areas of academics, in the areas of behavior, in the area of character. We'll hit on all those components because each of those pieces, academics, behavior, and character, are all critical pieces to your development. And we really want to make sure you get up to the MEADMADE level in order to show those things. So what does it take to be MEADMADE to start the school year? We're going to walk through that right now. Our 7th graders, you know about, or you've been taught about the junior high school experience. Our 8th graders, you already know it. You're going to start your day at 7:38 a.m. and end your day at 2:15 p.m. Early dismissal, of course, on Wednesdays at 1:45. That 7:38 a.m. time is early, even for me, and I've been doing this for 13 years. Start your sleep training now because you're going to want to make sure you are ready to go once that bus or mom and dad leave with that car in the morning time. It's early, so start your earlier wake ups as you approach our first day of school. For lunch, you are going to eat in a cafeteria. That is different. Elementary school, we do serve pizza slices for sale on Tuesdays. 8th graders do know we are not pre-ordering pizza slices this year, so you're going to bring cash with you, and you'll be able to purchase as many slices as you want with the cash that you bring. We do still do prepaid hot lunches on Thursdays, as we did last year as well. More information to come on that when you pick up your Welcome to Meade folder during your MEADMADE day. We have vending machines in the caf. You can use those to purchase items as well. And you're going to move through a 9-period schedule with different teachers, different classmates each period. Pretty cool experience. It truly is a junior high school experience. When you get to high school, that's exactly what you'll have. So we just do that here, but in a smaller level to help you with that transition when you move up to high school. So how to prepare for the first day of school. The first thing we're going to ask you to do, besides watch this video, is to come to our MEADMADE day. We're having a special day on Thursday, August 8th for our 7th grade students. You can come during one of two windows. We have a 9 to 11 window in the morning or a 1 to 3 p.m. window in the afternoon. 8th grade students, you can come the next day on Friday, August 9th from 9 to 11 and 1 to 3. We're going to host that in the cafeteria. That is different, 8th graders, than we had last year when we were in the gym. This year, we're going to be in the cafeteria. And of course, you'll be able to walk your schedule around the school, find your locker, practice opening it up as well. Please come through door 1, which is our main entrance. One of our secretaries will let you in. On this day, make sure you visit the cafeteria to pick up your Welcome to Meade folder and schedule that will also have your locker number and combo. So when you get that schedule, it's also going to have those components at the very top, so you can actually go straight to your locker and make it your own. Start practicing on your locker, try your combination. For 8th grade students, you're going to be assigned the exact same locker that you had last year, so that will not be new for you. 7th graders, obviously this is a newer experience for you. Make sure you definitely tour the building, find your locker, walk your schedule, and you must come with an adult on that day. It does not have to be necessarily your parent, grandparent, relative. You could come with a neighbor. That's okay. Just make sure that all students are escorted to school here with an adult. 7th grade Mustangs, you're going to start your school year on Thursday, August 15th. This day is called the Moving to Meade Day, specifically just for you and the junior and the 7th grade experience, which is unique compared to the 8th graders. Make sure you bring your lunch on this day, your class schedule, 2 blocks of Kleenex, sunscreen. We are going to head outside to eat as a new class of Mustangs. So make sure you bring sunscreen to protect yourself during lunch outside. Again, 8th grade students, you do not attend on this day. This is what the schedule will look like on this particular day. You can see we're starting our day with an assembly. So when you are dropped off here, you're going to head to door 5. Everyone will come in through door 5 and make their way straight to the gymnasium for our very first pep rally as a Meade Junior High School class. And then you're going to go to advocacy. You're going to go through a couple stations learning about life here at Meade Junior High School. After lunch, of course, as I mentioned before, outside. And then we are going to have you move through a very smaller version of your day so you can at least meet your teachers, get used to where your classes are as well, and then end your day in advocacy. For 8th graders, you're going to arrive on Friday, August 16th. This day is called the We Are One Day, when obviously 8th grade, 7th 7th grade together as one big school community. Again, bring your lunch, class schedule. 8th grade students bring those 2 boxes of Kleenex to give your advocacy teacher. You can see the schedule for that day here. Again, starting in the assembly, all students will come through door 5 as the 7th graders did the day before. We have a little longer assembly because we go through more specifics, have more fun together. And you are going to proceed through your entire 9-period schedule on that particular day. We're going to learn about all things MEAD during that time. To prepare for your first day, get very familiar with your schedule. It does drive everything you do here at MEAD Junior High School. You'll start at 7:38, as I mentioned before. If you have first period math, we call that early start math. They actually start at 7:33. Your math teacher will kind of walk you through what that looks like once you meet with them. And then you'll end your day at 2:15 p.m. Every Wednesday, we do get out at 1:45 for early dismissal. You'll follow your schedule from first period, ending after 9th period every single day. It will not change for the remainder of the school year. On Wednesdays, we do our advocacy lessons, which is our SEL lessons between 2nd and 3rd periods on Wednesdays only. Obviously, our expectation, come to school, be ready to learn, arrive to class on time. Passing periods, they are only 3 minutes long. It doesn't seem like a lot, but actually, as you get used to your schedule, and the fastest way to get from art class to social studies class, it'll actually be plenty of time for you guys to get there. We will not initially start tracking tardies, but will once the school year kind of settles and you kind of get used to where you're supposed to go. Consider this an example of a schedule. There's 3 different columns: term 1, term 2, term 3. That's just our trimesters. So don't pay attention to those. You want to definitely just focus on that term 1 because it does stay the same across the 3 trimesters. Period 1, this person starts their day out in science. They then go up to band with Mrs. Green. Again, Wednesdays only. You can see it says day W, Wednesday. You will then go to advocacy after 2nd period before you move off to 3rd. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, however, you're just going to go straight to 3rd period. You see math is, we started to see A and B periods 4 through 7. That's because our math classes are 60 minutes long, which is a period and a half. So this person has math period 3 and into 4A. So what happens is they are in math period 3, the bell will ring for dismissal in the 3rd period, and that student will actually stay in their math class for 20 more minutes, and we have these half period bells that will ring. This student then leaves halfway through the period and heads straight down to lunch. Room 620 is just the cafeteria. Head straight down to lunch to finish out 4th period in the cafeteria where they eat. They then go to 5th period. Again, it says 5A, 5B. It doesn't matter. It's all of 5th period. This person then has language arts after that. All of our language arts classes are 2 periods in a row, so it's a double period of language arts. So 6, 7 is when this person has language arts. What happens again, 6th period bell will ring to dismiss students. Those students stay put through the passing period and continue into 7th period in their language arts. This person then goes up to social studies and ends their day in PE down in the gym. You'll notice at the bottom we have an activity row that will be filled up when you join a club or a sport, and the RC row never gets used, so that's just an additional piece on there. So this is what your schedule is going to look like when you pick it up, when you pull it off the portal. It's important that you keep this close to you. Eventually, you're going to memorize this and not need this, but you're definitely going to need it for the first couple weeks of school, so please keep it close. It's our bell schedule. I mentioned this before. On the left side is our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday bell schedule. Entrance bell is at 7:30. All students can come in during that time. Our early start math tardy bell is at 7:33. For first period, you have this begins at 7:38 and it goes to 8:31. It's a longer. We do add more time into first period because this is when you're going to watch the MEAD TV announcements is during your first period class. It's about 5 to 8 minute broadcast that is live. It's run by our students. It gives you teaches you all things about MEAD, when sports are coming up, when clubs are coming up. It has fun facts filled in. It's a really fun way to kind of start your day and get on the same page as a student body. You can see 8:31, the dismissal bell is for first period. And then we have 3 minutes to get to your next class, which is 8:34. And that repeats itself throughout the course of the school day. You can see 4, 5, 6, and 7 have those half period bell times in there. And obviously that's for the dismissal from math to lunch or from lunch up to PE. On that right side, you can see advocacy, flex support, as we talked about before, happens only on Wednesdays if it's between 2nd and 3rd period. We'll talk about what flex support is as we get into the school year. So before we jump into what MEADMADE means your best self in academics, I love my dad jokes, so I'm going to give you one right now. I'm not sure everyone else loves my dad jokes, but I'm going to go full on with it. So here we go. It's going to be specific to school because, of course, that's where I'm at right now, and you will be too as well soon. So what is a witch's favorite subject in school? What is a witch's favorite subject in school? You're right. It's spelling. Let's do one more. So that wasn't good enough. Which letter of the alphabet has the most water? Which letter of the alphabet has the most water? C. Okay, I will spare you another dad joke for now. There'll be more later. Let's talk about being MEADMADE, which is your best self in academics. The expectations for a classroom are to be on time every time. Greet your teacher at the door, sit in your assigned seat. Make sure you are prepared for your own learning. You participate. You work in small groups when you're asked. You keep up with your assignments. Make sure your Chromebook is fully charged and brought with you every morning. If you need to use the restroom, you're going to ask your teacher, and we'll talk kind of through the hall pass rules when you come on campus. Locker expectations. You have a hallway locker. This is yours and yours only. Do not share your combination with anyone else. In your locker, you can store your backpack, your lunch, your coat, and other cold weather gear when that time comes. You are allowed to decorate the inside of your locker however you like, but not the outside. And remember, the locker is school property, so treat it accordingly. In PE and health class, you are encouraged but not required to purchase and wear your PE uniform every day in PE class. Again, that's not required. That is new this year. You have the option to be assigned a PE locker and lock to store your PE clothes, shoes, and or books in the locker room. If this is something you'd like to do, please let your PE teacher know. They'll be giving you that option on the first couple weeks of PE. You will go outside for PE quite a bit, and sometimes even when it's a little bit cold. So you want to make sure you bring cold weather clothes just in case. Health class does occur during PE. From October to March, you're going to cycle out in 2 4-week rotations during that time, where instead of going to the gym and doing PE, you're instead going to report to a classroom, which your teacher will tell you about, and you have health in there for 4 weeks with your PE teacher as the health teacher during that time. Lunch, you will eat, as you mentioned, lunch in the caf. You're able to sit wherever you like in the cafeteria as long as you remain respectful, responsible, and safe. You must bring your own lunch. However, we do have vending items available. We talked about the pizza slices being for sale, cash only. And the pizza slices are on Tuesday, and the pre-ordered hot lunches are on Thursday. And of course, just like anything, make sure we leave no mess behind. You will be required to clean your eating space when done. Oh, before we get into being your best self in behavior, let's go back to another dad joke. Let's see. Why did the teacher draw on the window? Why did the teacher draw on the window? Because he wanted his lesson to be very clear. That wasn't good enough. Let's see if we can do another one here. Why did the egg get thrown out of class? Why did the egg get thrown out of class? Because he kept telling yolks. All right, let's move on to behavior. Of course, you will not be thrown out of class because your behavior is going to be right where it needs to be. We have full faith in all of our Mead Mustangs that they're going to rise to the expectations that we're putting forth here. First is arrival. Make sure you are here on time. Doors open at 7:30 a.m. every day. Your first period class will begin at 7:38. Again, 7:33 for those early start math students. Dismissal is at 2:15 Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 1:45 on Wednesday. Buses do leave the lot at 2:25. There will be several staff members on the bus line to assist you with finding your bus. So please do not hesitate to ask any of them where your bus might be located. Sports and clubs do begin at 2:25. Again, many staff members will be in the hallways at dismissal. You can ask them how to get to whatever room or location you need to get to. And again, if you leave the building, you're not allowed to come back in. So make sure you get the things you need. If you get home, though, you find out you may have forgotten something, our office is open till 3:30 p.m. Just make your way back and we can get you back in the school to get the things you need. All right. Arrival. If you walk to school, you get dropped off by car or have first period early start math on your schedule. You're going to enter school at door 2. That's where Mikey the Mustang is in the bottom left there, and go to your first period class. If you take a bus to school, the bus drivers will release you at 7:30 a.m. Enter school at doors 5. You can see there with our Mead Mustang logo. Actually, that door now has 2 Mustangs, so it's pretty easy to see. Or door 18, which is on the south end of the building. Those are 2 doors you can enter. There'll be someone there to let you in. And if you're in the AIC program, you can enter through door 21, which is over here in the corner. Dismissal, if you walk to school or get picked up by, if you walk home from school, or get picked up by car, you can exit out the closest door to the outside. You walk straight home, or you can meet your ride on the west side of Beesterfield or on Gibson Road. Take a bus home, you can exit out the closest door to the outside. You must go straight to your bus unless you are staying for an after-school sport or club. And again, once you get outside, we will help you find your bus along the bus line. We highly encourage you to participate in after-school sports and clubs. If you do want to participate, listen to daily announcements on MEAD TV about when sports and clubs are starting. Pick up a permission slip in the cafeteria, complete it, and turn it into your first period teacher. It's super simple. No clubs, no sports cost any money. We'd love for you to be a part of many things here. It's one of the cool things about junior high is you get to participate and learn about things that you may not know that you love right now. If you are staying for a sporting club, go straight to your sporting club location. You must be there by 2:25. If you take the bus home, your coach club sponsor will help you figure out what late activity bus you can ride home at 4 p.m. So there are buses that can take our club our club members and sports student athletes, students home. It's a late activity bus. We'll teach you more about that when you come on campus. Passing periods, you see Mikey there letting you know where that passing period will take place. Of course, in the hallway. You have 3 minutes to get to your next class. For safety reasons, we ask you be polite and you stay on the right. Really important. The restrooms and drinking fountains. You can use the restroom during passing periods or during class by asking your teacher for a pass. Again, we're going to go over that hall pass system once you arrive on campus. When using the drinking fountains, we encourage you to use the bottle fillers. You bring your own water bottle refill as many times as needed. All right. It's my last dad joke here. So let's make it really, really good. Why did the dog do so well in school? Actually, we are fostering a French bulldog right now. It might end up being ours. So this might be good for Hugo. His name is Hugo. But why did the dog, do so well in school? Because he was the teacher's pet. Not bad. Let's do this one. Let's stay in the pet world. Why are fish so smart? This is a pretty obvious one. Because they live in schools. I can hear the laughter through this video. Thank you, even if it's sarcastic. All right, we're going to finish up with just what MEADMADE means when we talk about fostering academic achievement. All of the messages I send out through our MEAD Minutes all talk about our goals in the school. One is to foster academic achievement, and what that is a passion and perseverance toward long-term goals for you. Fostering academic achievement is never giving up even when things are tough. So we ask that you reflect on your MEADMADE best self in this area of academic achievement. Are you ready to make sure your brain is free of distractions and ready to learn every day? Are you ready to actively participate in your learning by being present and participatory? Are you ready to turn in work by the due date? Are you ready to ask clarifying questions and talk with your teacher when you do not understand? Really, really important that you start to take ownership over your own individual learning. The other goal that we have here at MEAD Junior High School is to create a positive culture. So creating a positive culture at MEAD is being better together through hopefulness and confidence about the future. So again, reflect on your MEAD best self. Are you ready to maintain a positive attitude throughout the day? Are you ready to think about what you are grateful for each day? When something is challenging, are you ready to look for ways to learn and grow? Are you ready to look for opportunities to show kindness to your classmates and to your teachers? These are really, really two important goals that we hold very near and dear to our hearts here at MEAD Junior High School. So, are you ready for the first day? This is the checklist. Bring your class schedule. Don't forget your lunch. Know the name of your advocacy teacher. When you arrive on campus for the opening days, you will go straight to the gym where you'll find your advocacy teacher after our AM assembly. We start bright and early in the morning. The school day does start at 7:38 with the entry bell ringing at 7:30. Start getting to bed earlier now to prepare for your early wake-ups. Get involved. We encourage you to participate in sports and clubs. Even if you are interested, please visit the MEAD homepage. You can find a description of each of our sports, a description of each of our clubs, including permission slips to join them. A sports physical form is also linked in there. And so it's important just to kind of get used to what you can expect. Go on our website and take a look. You can also go into our YouTube channel and take a look at some of our MEAD broadcasts just to get an idea of what life is like here at MEAD Junior High School. As a quick plug, girls basketball does start Tuesday, August 20th, and boys and girls cross country starts Thursday, August 22nd. So this concludes the presentation. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that you have the opportunity now to kind of step in with a little bit of knowledge about MEAD Junior High School and starting your school year MEAD. Again, please do not hesitate to reach out directly to me if you have any specific questions that I can help you with. And I am a little bit biased. Actually, I'm a lot biased, but you are about to step into what I think is the best junior high school in America. Parents, as a parent of a 8th grader myself, at a middle school. This is the kind of school that I would want my students to be a part of. We hope you have the same feeling as your student starts their MEAD career, 7th grade students, and for 8th grade parents are finishing their MEAD career. We hope that you have the exact same feeling about MEAD Junior High School. So until August 15th, when we'll see all our 7th graders, and August 16th, when we'll see our 8th graders, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We'll look forward to seeing many of you at those MEADMADE days coming up. Bye-bye. MEADMADE.